mean, down to the OG, down to the best shape.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the...
Kevin, thank you very much.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center filling out the middle. LeBron passes to Drummond. Harris outside. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
And every step of Durant on the drive covers so much ground. You know he's looking to finish that play with the dunk.
Lakers working the ball around now. Schroeder finds James. Pulls it from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Davis on the follow.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Harden dishes to Irving. On the wing, Harris. On the wing, Harden. There's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Durant in the corner. Outside Griffin. There's the dish to Irving. Back to Griffin. To the inside. Durant kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing. I love watching Griffin play the game. I mean, he has a lot of confidence in his abilities. He's terrific at staying aggressive.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Schroeder against Harden. It's Schroeder with the drop. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Griffin leading the charge. Harris finds KD. Back to Harris. Harden outside. Teardrop shot. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Caldwell-Pope passes to James. From deep. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Here's Davis. Schroeder outside. Irving with the steal. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw, good, Irving. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Harrell. Tight defense on him. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. To the paint. Harrell the pass to Kuzma. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Next ball.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Green. Here's Claxton to the middle. And that one's good, Irving.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And Brown over to help. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. Matthews, no one around him. And the Lakers with another miss.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
For Brooklyn, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Matthews passes to Horton Tucker. Lakers working the ball around now. Knocks it loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Kuzma finds Harrell. And Harrell snaps it in.
I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Green. On the wing, Irving. Offline with his 3. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Nets lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Montrezl Harrell. Matthews out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the point. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Harrell. That's tipped. And stolen by Harrell. Now the pass to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. Takes it from 10. Kept alive. Brooklyn leading by 18. Pass to Claxton. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Griffin against Drummond. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Harris's shot is off. Lakers trail by 18. James wide open. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. LeBron's got his first 2 points of the night.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Outside Durant. And Brown now atop the key. 5 on the clock. Harris outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Shoots. And it's Brown missing. The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got his first points in this one.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
And here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Outside, KD. He dishes it to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
A good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. LeBron passes to Schroeder. James looking it over. Drummond trying to get himself free. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Harden kicks to Brown. Pass to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 14. Shooter passes to Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Outside for Davis. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. LeBron against Brown. Back to James. From deep three-point range. But they get it back. Tries again. And that one goes long. Nets leading by 14. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and... Oh, that was something else.
The phenomenal athleticism from Durant. Man, he's just a tenacious dunker who spikes it in.
Feeds it to Davis. Back to Schroeder. Harris against LeBron. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Griffin finds Harden. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Nets leading by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, what was your impression?
They look like...
And that'll do.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Irving. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Griffin in at the center position. And Harden wide open. He shoots. They get it back. Lakers trail by 14, and they're running. Caldwell Pope kicks to Drummond. He feeds it to Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
Yeah, the coaching staff values the effect Davis has on the team. I mean, he's a strong enough player that the rest of the guys can really rally around.
And there's the pass to Harden. Here's Irving. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Irving dishes to Durant. Irving against Caldwell Pope. Durant, the pass to Irving, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. 11-point game. James against Harris. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Harden the pass to Claxton. On the wing, Harden. He's guarded by Schroeder. Irving attacking. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 8 points.
Almost impossible to stop on the drive at times. I mean, Irving's penetrating ability is just remarkable.
Matthews dishes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Matthews against Irving. Harden left side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. Harris outside. Another shot to the inside. The kick out to Irving. A second chance effort. Here's Claxton. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. He has 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
James, the pass to Davis. Second shot opportunity. Green with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Irving, good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV time. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. And the Nets also making a change. Dinwiddie's checked in. James in the post. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
The Lakers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight, and the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Wesley Matthews. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go,
Oh!
That's just great persistence from James. Solid at fighting through contact on his way to the rack.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Durant. Green with the ball. Back to KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
The great ones do this. When Kevin Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's aiming to score or get fouled.
Durant hits them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Now here's James, guarded by KD. LeBron with it, and James throws it down.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this is just par for the course.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lakers trail by 4. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 8 points for KD.
There was a time when people said Durant didn't finish well through contact. Those days are long gone.
They double him with Green. Pass to Drummond. Back to Kuzma. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Kuzma. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Caruso. Sinks the three-pointer. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
KD against LeBron. Now Dinwiddie. Durant dishes to Green. It's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
and they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
KD finds Harden. KD looking around. Here's Griffin, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The three from Harden. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by one. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here they come. Lobs it up. Griffin's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Davis, the pass to James. Back to Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, trustworthy in these types of situations. Give Davis the ball.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. The kick out to Irving. The three. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's Davis with the drive. Great D that time from Jordan.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Back to Irving. Here's Harden. Drilled from 11 feet out. And that's now 7 points for James Harden.
I mean, and these are the kinds of shots this team expects Harden to hit regularly. I mean, just such a talented offensive player.
Harris against LeBron. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. It's good. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
And they have to be careful with the ball.
Davis in the corner. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear. Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
The drive by KD. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Davis.
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point, and he keeps adding to the total. Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Drummond. Right side Davis.
Brown gets up, gets out of the way. Unless you want to be on the post. And it's all about the three right here. That's what they need to tie it. Boy, what a game this has been.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look
from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Gets the three to fall.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
Here's LeBron, the tagger. He drills the game winner.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
The hero's finish. Now they're going to have to carry him off on their shoulders for that one.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it.
have to pinch myself every.
Welcome, and David.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Irving with it, out-guarded by Giannis. Durant, the pass to Harden, just 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And Doris, tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan, discipline. These plays out.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Can't connect from short range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Harden outside. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Holiday against Harden. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
5 to shoot. Here's Holiday.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Middleton. Pass break, Milwaukee. Holiday with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Harden. Outside for Durant. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
I'll tell you, KD has such a beautiful looking stroke. He's been doing that at an elite level for a long time.
Now here is Holiday. Harris against Giannis. Clock at 6. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Jeff Green is checked in for Blake Griffin. Stolen by Durant. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Harden outside. Passes it to KD. Back to Harden. Irving passes to Harden. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Antetokounmpo to the paint. The kick out to Holiday, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. Bruce Brown comes in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Dinwiddie. The dish now to Harris. To the middle, Claxton.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defender.
And the Nets miss again.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brown the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And that one is good. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 4. The pass to Connaughton. Now here's Middleton. 30 seconds left to play in the first. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Kicks it to Brown. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Back to Middleton. 3 seconds left. That one, no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard spot. Here's Middleton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Middleton outside. Pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets leading by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. There's the feed to Brown. They kick it out to Green. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Irving. Connaughton passes to Forbes. Inside, here's Portis. Feeds it to Tucker. It's not going to go for him. Great tee that time from Green. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Tucker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Irving finds Griffin. The kick out to Irving. Harden with it. Picked up by Portis. Launches it. They get it back. In the corner. Harden. And the three off target.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Outside Teague to the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Irving. Right side Durant. Harden against Teague. Harden kicks to KD. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Tucker. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Oh, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Harden finds KD. Poked loose. Here's the break. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Back to Portis. Shoots over Griffin. Misses off the right iron. Nets leading by 8. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is checked in for...
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to Harden. Irving for 3. That'll do it for the first half. Brooklyn. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Oh, it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. And that's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And just the sheer power of Griffin, one of the best finishers in the league after contact.
Stolen by Durant. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Middleton outside. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Middleton the pass to Lopez. It's tipped. Griffin with the steal. Goes up, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Timeout called the Bucks. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Well, the balance that Brook Lopez has on these kinds of finishes is really admirable. He doesn't allow the defense to alter his shot.
Dinwiddie outside. Green kicks to Harris. Durant the pass to Green. Back to KD. No good on the triple.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Green. Dinwiddie outside. 4 on the clock. Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis with the ball. Lopez passes to Middleton. It's stolen by Harris. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And that one good. 7 points for KD.
And you look at it, 8 of the last 10 points they've given up here coming in transition.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. KD against Antetokounmpo. Chalk up 2 there.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
Brown the pass to Green. For 3, Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Outside Holiday. And it's Lopez at the elbow. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Durant. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a change for the Nets. Harden's checked in, and it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17-point game. In the corner, Middleton with it. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Durant, and Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. 27 seconds left in the third. Harden dishes to Harris. Back to Harden. Over Holiday. Harris passes to Griffin. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target on the 15-footer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Brooklyn leading by 17. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harden kicks to Irving. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. Tipped away. Giannis no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And the Bucks with possession here. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Griffin. Good D by Giannis. One-on-one fast break. Lopez inside. He's against Green. And that one's good by Lopez.
Boy, you've got to respect Lopez's ability to score off the drive. Wow, maintains his balance despite getting hit.
Irving finds Green. Harden outside. Five on the clock. On the wing, Irving. Griffin trying to get open. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Green. And the Nets lead by 18. On offense, here are the Bucks. Passes to Giannis. Dishes to Middleton. And Giannis gets it to go.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Harden surveying the D. Giannis with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and they're moving it up. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets leading by 16. Inside. Now the Bucks moving it up. And there's the pass to Lopez. He gets it in there. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. Pass to Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Passes it to Middleton. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Irving. Here's the three. The shot that time not on target. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Yep, that one goes.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lets it go with a three. And the miss. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbed. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
or sing?
Me and you sing?
I could sing too.
All right, well.
Okay, so we've got some topics. Barbecue chicken.
Yes.
Any songs or raps?
Barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken?
No. Why don't you try?
Okay.
Give me a beat.
Barbecue.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, D.A. Thank you so much. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Davis. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Drummond, and that one drops.
I mean, you have to be impressed by Andre's foot speed, beating several people down the floor.
Middleton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And to Kumbo. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him.
Free throw good, LeBron. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games. And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
James against Middleton. Here's Drummond. Here's Davis on the mark with the 15-footer.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Middleton. And to Kumbo inside. He's guarded by Davis. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Over Drummond. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers going the other way now. Fast break, the Lakers. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Schroeder against Holiday. Lopez left side. Back to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Schroeder dishes to Davis. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 10. Giannis outside. Inside and stolen by Drummond. Schroeder outside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes following the basket by Anthony Davis. The kick out to Holiday. Tucker with the ball. Davis is on it. Will it go? Hangs in the air. Portis trying to free himself. Tries again. Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Matthews passes to Caruso. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low, here's Davis. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Connaughton. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. And no good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Caruso. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as and recently on the subject of trash talking.
I like to stay locked in to the game and football.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Matthews. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Harrell, and it's Caruso in a point. Now here is Holiday. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. Out in his own on the break. Up the floor. Kuzma outside. Kicks it to Matthews. The feed now to Harrell. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 15. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Here's Caruso following the basket by Giannis. Harrell the pass to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Middleton. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. From the high post. No good off the back of the rim. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here's Harrell following the bucket by the Bucks. And Harrell slams it in.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Giannis. He kicks it to Forbes. Back to Giannis. Rebound by Harrell.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Good. Horton Tucker's got his first bucket in this one.
Great dime from Kuzma there, assessing the situation and making the right play.
1:03 left to play here in the half. Middleton on the wing. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here is Forbes. That one a little long.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And here is Harrell. Passes it to Caruso. No good on the three. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. You knew when the Lakers landed. And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
What an athlete, Dennis Schroeder. He's a problem when he's out on the break.
Pass to Middleton. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Antetokounmpo.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here is Davis. 6 points for him. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Here's Drummond following the basket by Giannis. Davis the pass to Drummond. That shot is off. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 10. Middleton for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
And the first one at the line is good. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And the Lakers also making a switch. Matthews is checked in. Holiday against Schroeder. Now the pass to Portis. To the middle. Here's Connaughton. Count it. Good. Connaughton's got his first 2 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Lakers leading by 10. James with it. It's Matthews on the wing. Right side Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
Left side Portis. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the shot goes in.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now LeBron. It's Davis on the wing. He dishes it to Drummond. And stolen by Portis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's LeBron. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 12 in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Now here is Holiday. It's stolen by Schroeder. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. The kick out to Matthews. James outside. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Passes it to Connaughton. Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Lopez. It's Matthews on the wing. Back to James. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
That's what the offense is designed to do. Get LeBron high percentage looks.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. Timeout called the Bucks.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. To the right side. Shot clock at 3. Shoots it. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 14-point game. And it's blocked.
And a guy who blocks a few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Knocked loose. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's James. Count that one.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. He feeds it to Forbes. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Forbes has got his first points of the game.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Lakers leading by 12. James looking around. Lets it fly. And that one comes up a bit short.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Andre Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. Bucks trail by 14. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Giannis right side. Pass to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Lopez kicks to Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 14. Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Kicks to Lopez. Looks for Holiday, gets it to him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Lakers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Lopez inside, working on Drummond, and that one's good by Lopez.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And here's the fast break. Here's Connaughton, and that'll be 2 free throws. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review show.
And so There below. We are.
Hey, Kevin. Well, enough.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, they've got Harris. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Now here's Irving. Harden outside. Back to Irving over Caldwell Pope, and it's Irving missing.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And Drummond throws it down.
I mean, you have to be impressed by Andre's foot speed, beating several people down the floor.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Durant, the pass to Griffin. Count that one. Hey, Steve, 2 defensive-minded teams in the building tonight. Both are good at getting stops.
Yeah, Kevin, this is going to be one of those chess match basketball games we get a chance to see. Difference, I think, will be the team that can somehow get easy baskets will make the difference.
Here's Drummond following the basket by Blake Griffin. Lock at 6. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Nice recognition by Schroeder. Loving the mid-range, just taking what the defense allows.
Irving dishes to Griffin. Harden kicks to Irving. Back to Harden. From deep. Griffin passes to KD. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
The drive by James. Drummond finds Schroeder. James, the bounce pass. Drummond passes to LeBron. The Lakers rebound. Dave, oh, the power on that throwdown.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
The pass to Durant. Harden against Schroeder. It's Harden with the drive. And it's sent back by Drummond. Caldwell Pope outside. James, the pass to Davis. Over Durant. Here's Drummond. Pass to Davis. Another shot. The rebound by Harden.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Irving passes to Griffin. Caldwell Pope against Irving. Harden kicks to Irving. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. No dice from 9 feet out.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Durant with it, picked up by Davis, and finished off by Griffin.
Blake leaves you speechless. His dunks are out of this world.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now here's James. Davis finds Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. And that one hits back iron.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Look at that.
That's what Griffin is known for best, his unreal vertical, which allows him to go over defenders.
James in the post, guarded by Harris, and finished off by Davis.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Irving dishes to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
James against Harris. The feed to Davis. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for Davis.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top, up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to him.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm playing off the ball.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Passes it to Kuzma. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And stolen by Kuzma. And the pass to Caruso. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's Durant on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Harrell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lakers leading by 3. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
Now here's Durant. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's Brown after Wesley Matthews score. Pass to Claxton. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Kuzma brings the double team. And the wide open shot from Green. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And a smooth jump shot from veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistent.
Pass to Harrell. To the middle, here's Matthews. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 6 and stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Passes it to Claxton. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brown outside. From deep, Green. Rebound the Lakers. 1:33 left here in the second. Here's LeBron. Count that bucket. LeBron's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Schroeder against Harden. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And Davis throws it down.
Explosiveness of 80, beating the defender to the spot, able to convert off contact.
Here is Harden after the basket by the Lakers. The 19-footer is on the money. Harden's got his first basket of the night. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now here's Schroeder. Left side Davis over Green. Here's Drummond. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The Lakers with the ball. After the basket by... Oh!
Yes. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
The pass to Claxton. Now Harden shoots over Schroeder and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They took it up a notch in the second quarter. That was obvious. And they sit on a 10-point lead at the half. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
The Browns.
And that's a wrap for our half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Now here is Davis after the miss from KD and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Harris passes to Harden. A three-pointer, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
James, and James throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now, here is Irving. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Durant, just 5 to shoot. Feeds to Griffin. Off on the layup.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Now the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. The kick out to Matthews. Pass to Horton Tucker. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
That one falls.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
Here's Caruso. Dishes it to Harrell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Matthews finds Kuzma. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Down low. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Most of DeAndre's field goals are dunks. Exceptional at getting great position down inside.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Horton Tucker. No good on the 3. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
No problems knocking that one down. Durant's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harrell against Jordan. Kuzma inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harrell. And just miss after miss right now.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Bruce Brown comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in.
This is what you love about AD. He combines the skill with the great physical attributes. Excellent pump fake.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Joe Harris is checked in for Irving. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Wesley Matthews. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Blake Griffin.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
James against Griffin. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years now invites contact.
To the left side wing. Jeff Green on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. Harris's shot is good.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing up. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And the Nets with possession here, trailing by 10. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
Filthy, guys. Just filthy.
Man, you said it, GA.
I mean, to do that in a dunk contest, no worries. But to do it in a live game, that takes a lot of confidence.
Irving kicks to Green. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Drummond. And the Lakers lead by 14.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Irving looking for an opening. Right side, Griffin. 6 to shoot. And here's Green outside. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And Green's become a dependable 3-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Caldwell Pope outside. And the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. He feeds it to Harris. Good D by LeBron. Lakers leading by 11. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant's checked in for Griffin. And James Harden has subbed in for Brown. Davis, the pass to James. Back to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Caldwell Pope pass to Schroeder. Back to Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Drummond, and that one drops for him.
Ooh, you see the contact there, trying to match up with Drummond's physicality. Doesn't work.
Irving passes to Harris. To the paint, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Pass to Drummond. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And here's James outside. It's hauled in by Harris.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good, Irving.
Tremendous focus by Kyrie. Doesn't let the contact throw him off.
Pass to James. Back to Schroeder. Now Davis. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Schroeder. Passes to LeBron. They grab their own miss. And Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Davis with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to James. Takes the three. Trying to get open is Davis. And Drummond is right there. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Durant dishes to Irving. No good from outside. And here's Schroeder. There's the triple. Yep, it's good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the 5. Now here's Irving. Good D by Lopez.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in health, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guy.
It's Durant on the wing. For the 3, good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Lopez up top. Holiday finds Lopez. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Middleton against Harris. Back to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee the rebound. Antetokounmpo. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Irving passes to Griffin. And Harden wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
The Nets working the ball around now. Irving dishes to Griffin. Back to Irving. Now the pass to Harden. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Irving. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. That none of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Middleton following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Lopez right side. Middleton against Harris. Another shot. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey, offensive rebound, positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
DiVincenzo with it. Started now by Irving.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So for the Nets, Green is checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving, and Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Middleton inside the 3-point line, and again the Bucks miss.
Wide open, and still surprisingly he wasn't able to cash in.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play.
Wrong result. And Green gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time. Now here's Middleton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground. Durant, the pass to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Harris. Brown outside. Pass to KD. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary. Good on both. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display. Middleton outside. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe 10 years.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point. Claxton with the bucket.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
It's Portis atop the key. One-on-one here. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Pass to Tucker. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
James Harden, he's checked in for Durant. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. DiVincenzo's checked in.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
Passes it to Brown. Here's Claxton, defended by Portis. Nets passing it around. From about 19 feet. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from James Harden.
And, you know, sometimes you feel like every single jumper Harden takes is going in, especially from that in-between area.
Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. The wing jumper off target.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Dinwiddie. Claxton the pass to Green. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
From the arc. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And Milwaukee has possession. James Harden missing on the 3. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. And Griffin slams it in.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands. And I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Pankanaty. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Bucks leading by 4. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Irving. 1:06 left to play in the first half. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Fires from the wing. They get it again. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now here's Tucker. Defense right on him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's Harden with the drive. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They shoot again. Tucker the pass to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's the floater. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a deep 3 from Harden. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, we're seeing Giannis in attack mode. He's playing with real tenacity and making.
Thanks for joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this game, has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harden in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. That's his jump ball. So it's Brooklyn now. Nets trail by 6. Inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Back to Holiday. Over Harden. The shot by Holiday, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Harden finds KD. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Here's Durant.
And, you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the shot and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here's Harris. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And you know what, guys? You got to love his fearlessness there. I mean, Harris doing a nice job taking on the defense and finishing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Lobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Kicks it to Forbes. There's the lob to the hoop, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Durant dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the power on that prudent.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here is Forbes. Dinwiddie covering. Middleton on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Down low. Green finds Dinwiddie. Right side, Kevin Durant. On the wing, Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Durant, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Kept alive. Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Irving's checked in for the Nets.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
To the paint, here's Portis, and it's sent back by KD. And he gets it back. Portis kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Green passes to Irving. Durant down low. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Middleton. Harden missing his last shot. Here's Tucker. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Irving passes to Harden. Shot clock reset for the Nets. And stay with the play, Harris.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Middleton so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Over in the corner, Green to the middle. Griffin dishes to Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Lopez passes to Tucker. Lopez. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Watch out now. Lopez crashing in to put it home.
Green taking his time here. Harden outside. Now the feed to Griffin. Nobody near Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Passes it to Tucker. Harris against Middleton. Back to Holiday. From 20 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him, or he'll pull up on a dime.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Middleton, the pass to Tucker. Holiday up top. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Harris finds Griffin, kicks it out to Harden. Nets passing it around. Harris passes to Harden. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Lopez with the steal. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Now, here is Harden. And the shot goes in.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Now, here is Harden. KD passes to Harden. Durant kicks to Harden. And he overshot that one, missing. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Holiday against Irving. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Middleton can't get it to go. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now here's Harden. Irving, a good look. Lopez grabs the board. Here's Holiday. Middleton, the pass to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Shoots. Misses. And so the Bucks take the win. A true. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Middleton outside. Giannis against Davis. Here's Giannis. Oh, wow.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Schroeder. LeBron outside. And it should be a good one tonight, Steve. 2 teams in the playoff conversation.
This is where, Kevin, we see the talent is there on both sides. Also now, this is where coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
Holiday finds Lopez. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's LeBron. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Drummond working against Lopez. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by James.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Holiday against Schroeder. Outside, Antetokounmpo. At the top of the key, Lopez. Pass to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Lopez. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
James dishes to Davis. The pass to Drummond. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. Goes up again. The putback. They get the rebound. Right side Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Holiday against Schroeder. Right side Holiday to the paint. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Lopez with the steal. Holiday finds Lopez. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. Giannis against Davis. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Middleton on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Holiday. out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis passes to Middleton. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
What is there to say about LeBron that hasn't been said? One of the all-time greats who can completely carry a team.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. PJ Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And stolen by Kuzma. Fast break, the Lakers. James with the ball. And the shot goes in. James has got 12 points in the game.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Down low, here's Holiday. The Lakers with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And so it's Los Angeles, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Holiday. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Back to Tucker. And that one is hammered home.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
What a dribble move by LeBron. All you can do is sit back and admire it.
Pass to Connaughton. To the inside. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Kuzma. Tucker with the ball. Harrell on him. Tries from 10. Rebound by Harrell.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Second shot opportunity. Kuzma can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And Tucker kicks to Middleton. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. Fast break, the Lakers for the finish. And finished off by Davis.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
Cloak loose. It's stolen by Davis. Stolen by Middleton. And onto Tecumbo, slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Outside for Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Very dangerous to lead a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Giannis has got 10.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Right side, Matthews. Kuzma, left side. To the middle. Here's Harrell. And he comes up with the deuce. Harrell's got his first points of the night.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Matthews. Middleton against Davis. Middleton dishes to Tucker. Floats one up. No good on the shot. And the Lakers going the other way now. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Davis. To the left wing. Shooter passes to Davis. Over Giannis. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Middleton looking it over. Fires for 3. No good that time. And so it's the Los Angeles. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, look, LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Middleton's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. He kicks to Davis. Sweet move. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got 6. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here, and Lopez throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge. The quick look, no good that time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yep, that one goes. Caldwell Pope's got his first basket.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start. And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots. And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Basket counts. Middleton's got his second bucket tonight. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
James misses. Bucks trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Portis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Middleton against James. Down low. Kuzma kicks to Drummond. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Entertaining trip down the court. Good defense, but Drummond beats it with a strong move.
Lopez passes to Connaughton. And that one drops.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Schroeder against Holiday. It's Schroeder with the drive. Passes it to Kuzma. Yep, it counts. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Solid at fighting through contact. I like how Kuzma accepts these challenges and converts.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Middleton on the wing, covered by LeBron. Schroeder against Holiday. 6 to shoot. For 3, Middleton. It's Drummond with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drummond in the post. Lopez is there.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
Outside Portis. Middleton against James. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Dishes it to Middleton. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Portis kicks to Forbes. Offensive rebound.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Lakers leading by 8. Here's Caruso. Outside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
I see the work that AD has put in, using the handle, beating defenders to the spot, then the quality finish.
now. Here's Tucker. He's defended by Harrell. Bucks passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Forbes the pass to Nora. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The pass to Caruso. Davis with it. Shoots over Portis. And the shot falls short this time. Bucks trail by 10. Nora, the pass to Forbes. The offensive rebound. Inside, Tucker. Count that bucket. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Down low. Harrell the pass to Davis. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. There's the lob into the Kumbo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Holiday against Schroeder. LeBron James on the wing. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, he has speed, power, skill. LeBron fearsome attacking the rim.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Lakers leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. James, the pass to Drummond. Over to the wing. Trying to get open is Davis.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Holiday with the three. Doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. Left side, Davis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Schroeder dishes to LeBron. From deep three-point range, Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and